Juliet remake and a charming rom-com start on area screens this week.
And here to tell us about A Star is Born and Juliet Naked are film critics Powell and Chuck Koplinski. All right, I guess we're going to start with the Juliet Naked film.
Right, and that sounds like it's X-rated, but I'm here to tell you that it is not. Juliet Naked is not.
And the way the prompter was written made it sound like the movie was called Juliet, and then you guys were naked. I was very confused for a second.
Don't be confused on that aspect at all.
Juliet Naked is the film.
Horror shows at the end of October.
Got it.
That's right. Yeah. We're going to hold off on that one.
So what'd you think?
Actually, it's based on the book by Nick Hornby, who has written more books that have turned into movies than I can even name. I loved this film. It's a present-day rom-com. We meet Annie, who's in a relationship with Duncan, and they're both going two different directions. She's ready to really settle down and have kids, but unfortunately, when they got together, they said that they weren't going to do that. Duncan has another love in his life. It's not, at this point, another woman. It happens to be Tucker Crowe, who is this elusive character, this musician from back in the day, and no one knows what happened to him. He ends up spending all of his time researching and dissecting and talking with friends and developing a website, trying to figure out what happened to Tucker Crowe. It's too much, and all of a sudden, this CD ends up on their doorstep, and it's Juliet Naked. That's the name. It is the name of the CD that they didn't think had existed. Annie listens to it, gives it a scathing review, and Tucker Crowe actually reads her review. The two connect, and they develop a relationship via email. They bare their souls to each other, they become connected, and eventually they meet in person. And the rest is a very comedic story. It is full of love and laughter, and it brings in current topics of today's society: email, technology, failing as a parent, wanting to be a parent, trying to rectify old situations. It's a beautiful love story. It's a rom-com that will appeal to the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Even those of us over the age of 50 will really find a lot of love and heart in this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think When Harry Met Sally is the bar for romantic comedies. Whether or not this can make it up there, I think it's pretty darn close.
Really? Wow.
Chuck, I'm not thinking agrees 100% with that comment.
You're making faces.
I like this movie. No, I like this movie. I thought it was a bit slow, though. I mean, it takes a little while to get going, but that is good because we get to know these characters. Ethan Hawke is having an unbelievable year here. I mean, he was in First Reformed, which is the best film I've seen this year. This is a completely different thing. He's charming. He's kind of a, I wouldn't say he's a loser, but he certainly isn't a responsible adult, right, as it were. And it's really neat because all three of these characters are searching for something. And the scene in which Duncan meets his idol, absolutely hilarious. Almost worth the price.
Well, we got another one to get to here before you guys are done, and that's A Star is Born. Lots to talk about this movie.
A lot of buzz.
Yeah, fourth version of this. Fourth version of A Star is Born. This time we've got Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper as the stars that are going in opposite directions. Bradley Cooper is Jackson, Maine. He's like a country rock star, and he can still pack the theaters, but he's about to be on the downside of his career. He's going deaf, and his pill and drinking, well, it's not helping either. Because of a fortunate screenwriter, he comes across this woman played by Lady Gaga. Her name is
Allie.
Allie, that's right. They meet in a bar, and he is instantly taken with her talent, and decides he is going to help her out. Gives her a stage to perform on, encourages her to write, encourages her to go out and sing, because she's suffering from some self-esteem problems. And before you know it, everyone loves her as much as he does. They fall in love. They get married. He makes a fool of himself. He is being eclipsed by her stardom, and chaos ensues. There's no surprises in this story, which is fine. I mean, this is the fourth go-around for this thing, so you pretty much know what you're getting. The problem I had with the film was that the musical scenes are too long. They're way too long, and this movie just drags. Cooper, this is his first film directing, so I think he had a problem knowing what to keep and what not to keep, and it really hurts the pace. However, the quiet moments between him and Lady Gaga, between him and Sam Elliott, his brother, the quiet moments where they're really talking about the relationship problems, are fantastic. Really, really give this film heart, and the performances from all three of these people. And I hate to say that Cooper's such a good actor because he's kind of arrogant, but damn, he is good. He is good in everything he does. The performances and these human moments saved the film for me. Liked it, didn't love it.
Okay, well, we have to go, so we'll have to save your thoughts for the morning show tomorrow on Lady Gaga's performance. But in the meantime, go give Real Talk with Chuck and Pam a like over on Facebook. They always have some fun contests where you can win great prizes, and we'll connect you at CILiving.tv. We'll be back.